This is some math. We're going to be doing a couple of math equations today. Just kidding. I don't do math in my head, and I'm not going to be doing math in front of you because you'd learn how bad I am at math. No, but we're going to be actually going through, this is what I call the formula of success. And if you can only grasp this, your presentations will improve. If this is all you get out of any of the videos, you'll improve, because this truly is a very simple formula you can use at a networking meeting as a way to formulate an elevator speech, and it'll just help you refocus from talking about you and your products and what's in your products or what are your services and how do you deliver them. Guess what? Nobody cares. They don't care. This is what people care about. So let me break it down for you. We have P plus BP versus, we're going to compare that against T plus AP. What in the world am I talking about? I am talking about great little nuggets here. The P stands for the problem. So you'll want to jot that down in your notes. The first thing you want to consider is the problem that exists for your client before they come across you. Right? What is going on in their lives that causes them to need you? If you think back to that first video and you remember the question I had you ask yourself, what if my client doesn't do business with me? What if they don't say yes? What's going to happen for them? Well, now you start getting a good idea of what the problem looks like. So for me, with presentation skills, the problem that I see happening with entrepreneurs, consultants, coaches, beginning speakers, they don't have enough clients, or they're giving a ton of free presentations, introductory consultations, phone calls that are not turning into paying clients. That's a problem that exists. And then what we have from that problem is a picture. The BP stands for before picture. So this sort of chunk of problems ends up resonating and sort of fermenting in the person's life, and it creates a whole world for them, which means if you're not really harnessing the power of presentations that sell, you don't have enough clients. You're not busy. You may be doing these old-fashioned techniques, so you're unhappy. You don't like the way you're even trying to do business. Plus, you're not getting the results that you want to. You're frustrated. You might be considering having to give up your business. You might be having to sell your home. This problem can cause a big, ugly before picture depending upon how severe the problem is. It may just be that you're doing pretty well, but you've got some great big goals. Like I have some great coaching clients right now that are very successful, tripled their income or doubled their income in the past year, and they've got bigger goals to go well into the six figures in the next year or two. So it doesn't mean you're struggling, but there is always a before picture, a problem and a before picture. How is that person going to get from A to B to C to D to Z? How is that going to happen? So I want you to really get clear about this picture. What is the problem and what is the before picture, and really flesh it out. And then we're going to compare that to the transformation that you offer people. This is, okay, now the person comes and they meet you and you give them all of your magic, all of your knowledge and expertise. They buy all your products and services. They listen to everything you say. What is going to happen for them? They're going to transform in some way. If you're a financial advisor, now they're on the path to retirement. Now they've got a college fund growing for their child. That is a wonderful transformation. And then it leads to an after picture, right? So we've got a transformation that happens, and then what are all the ramifications of this transformation? If I save X number of dollars, that's a transformation, but then the after picture might be what I do with that money and the freedom and the joy and the safety and the security that that provides me. These are really, these kind of two components are the two most important things. If that's just all I could convince you to understand and use, you would get really far. Because now instead of talking about the soda and how we made the soda and how we got it in the can and how we sealed it and all of the mechanics of the product and the service, we're talking about the thirst and the lifestyle beforehand and the quenching and the benefits afterwards. That's a different story. That's why Coca-Cola sells you joy and exuberance and creativity, because they're not selling the soda. They're selling the after picture. And that's what I want for you too. So get really clear on this.